All right, what's up, y'all? Um, okay, we should call him came out episode 629, and I'm gonna tell you right off the bat some few things I did not really appreciate in this one. Now, sure you leaving? There's a few things I didn't appreciate in this one. Most of the stuff was all right, but it got to some parts where it was just boring, downright boring. Now, when they first start off, you get like this, like they go around showing different people like Jinbei, Crocodile, a few people from around the world that you ain't seen in a minute to give their little input on what's Luffy. First off, Luffy and Law joining up. Then that that partnership between what's my man Apu, Kid, and what's my man name Hawkins. That news gets out, and people are wondering like, wait, hold on. They said we did that in secrecy. How they find out about that? Like everybody's wondering like how they found out. Of course, they said some guy named the dude gives his an alias Absa. He gives his alias Absa, and then you see a little ship that says Thriller Bark. So you already know who's doing it. It's What's that dude named Absalom? And you know how he's doing it. Remember, he could turn invisible. So he's sneaking up on people invisible, getting this information, and then I guess he's putting it in the paper. I guess he gets paid from that, and that's how he's working. Since he's not working with my man Moria anymore. So that's how he's getting paid now. He switched jobs. he got kids to feed. He had to switch jobs. So that part was interesting. I did enjoy seeing the other people that we haven't seen from in a while, right? Now we get to this call with Luffy and Doflamingo. Boy, they messed that up so bad. They drew it out too long, and then you got to a point where Luffy, like at first it was all right. Then you got to a point where Luffy was talking about meat, and that part was just stupid. So I'm just sitting up here thinking, man, this is taking a long time. Get past that part, finally got to some good stuff. My man Law, his crew is is on this island called Zo. That's the island that my man MangaMiyn and Momonosuke was at. They had a partner named Kenjuro. Kenjuro. Damn. That sounds like Kenshiro. You think the dude is going to be somewhat like him? But anyway, from Fist of North Star. But anyway, he tells them about that. He says, yo, could we make a stop over there? Could y'all, I'm guessing he wants them to help him get his man back because they ran into some trouble. They got shipwrecked. They ran into some trouble. You know what happened with Momonosuke. He went aboard that ship and then wound up getting left. Now my man MangaMiyn, he's up there looking like, uh-oh. My man in trouble over here. My son's in trouble over here. He says, yo, Kenjuro, I'm going to have to come back and pick you up. I got to go get my son. So he goes for his son. And that's when we got to that whole thing with, Punk Hazard and things of that nature. That's what happened with Punk Hazard. So now they worried about Zoe. But here's the funny part. This part had me laughing. I ain't going to lie. This part was funny. All the Straw Hats was only concerned with Kenjuro now. Law was like, yo, hold on. He said, let's not forget what we came here for. We got to worry about Doflamingo. All that stuff we can do later. Right now, let's worry about Doflamingo. So that was that part. That part was funny. So anyway, we cut to the Navy after that, and they're talking about the new Shibukai because they said they were talking about my man Brand New. I like his name, Brand New. Brand New. Anyway, they were talking about how everything had to be balanced and whatnot. They lost a couple people, so they had to get some more people to join. They was talking about all the Shibukai. There's two new members. One of them is Law. We know about that. But then the other one is Buggy, and he said that he's gotten powerful over the past 2 years. I like that. When they say powerful, they might not necessarily mean him. It could mean his crew. You know what I'm saying? So we can't take that. We can't just take it at face value. But I did like seeing they did cut to some filler with him when he was talking about what was going on with him. He said that he's going to be one of the Yonko in the next couple years. He said that he was going to be Pirate King also. I was like, that's my man. You know, they had, you know, he did a little bit of talking and whatnot. But as we all know, Buggy's our man. He didn't say anything that did, you know, just, you know, he said something that meant something. So I enjoyed that part. Then my man Akainu comes in. He got a call from my man Smoker, and they was talking about how Luffy is, you know, up to no good again, and he's watching out for Law. He said, "Well, I'm gonna send my man Fujitora, you know, at him." Now, if you watch the opening sequence or the opening of this episode, they got like a special opening. You see, well, the main thing about it was I like the new uniforms they gave them, but you know, for most of them, for Luffy, Usopp, Zoro, those was nice. The other ones, I don't know, not so much. Frankie's I definitely didn't like his. It looks stupid. Anyway, you see them fighting. Luffy was fighting Akainu, so maybe that's foreshadowing that he's gonna fight him. My man Sanji was fighting Kizaru, foreshadowing that he might fight him. That's good. Like, Kizaru was one of the strongest fighters, and Sanji he'll be able to fuck with him at some point in time. Oh man, that's good. And then my man Zoro, he's fighting these other guys in purple. He's wearing purple, big swordsman. He's fighting him. Old head guy got his eyes scratched out. For those who read the manga, we already know who he is, exactly who he is. Big guy in the story. For those who just watch the anime, I don't think you know who he is right now, so I'm not going to say who he is. But anyway, my man Akainu sent the Fujitora for the Straw Hats, mainly Luffy. I guess he got a bone to pick with Luffy because Luffy escaped him the last time, and he's holding that grudge. So anyway, after that, we get this was the other dumb part that I was talking about. We get this whole thing where they cut the Doflamingo's team, and Baby 5 is talking to one of the guys. What's his name? I can't forget the guy with the snot coming out his nose. They go through that whole exchange, and it was just dumb stuff, random dumb stuff after another that nobody wanted to see. The only good part we know is that we seen was, even for people that read the manga, we did not know that this guy was made out of some goo or whatever he was. You know how he fell to the ground, he got squashed and came back up? We didn't know that. He could stick to walls. We didn't know that. So that was a good thing. But other than that, it added absolutely nothing. So after that, we cut to Doflamingo, where he actually talks about something. He's this guy that he got, Diamante, one of his strongest fighters, maybe even the strongest. And they showing this big dude, but it really wasn't him. It was the smaller dude next to him. But the dude, for some reason, he doesn't like taking compliments. So Doflamingo had to compliment him maybe 3 times before he just said, "Okay, I accept that compliment." Like Doflamingo, he said he was the hero of the Coliseum. He said, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not." And he's like, "Okay, yeah, I am." And he is. Then he said he's a genius, and then he's like, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not." Then he said, "Yes, I am." But if that was true, that he is we know he's the hero of the Coliseum. That's a fact. Maybe he is a genius, so that if that was true, then maybe him being a genius was true. Turns out my man Doflamingo was able to get his hands on a devil fruit. In particular, this is the devil fruit that Ace had. Once you die, it gets put back into circulation. Diamante's entrusted with it. That's it. We seen this box come out. It had the devil fruit in it. That's the end of the episode. Those 2 huge parts. I mean, the part with Baby 5, then the part with Luffy talking about meat. Man, that was stupid. That kind of killed it for me. But at the same time, this is like a transitional episode, so you can't get too mad about it. It wasn't supposed to be much action in it, but we did get the buggy thing. We did get the devil fruit thing. We do know that Doflamingo is smart, and he's got some some tricks up his sleeves. So those was good. So I'm guessing this is good episode overall. I'm going to give it a 3. But I will say, is when you watch it, you're going to get, like, if manga watchers probably going to be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because we already know everything in there. For anime watchers, you will get some important information that you might, that might help you enjoy the episode, but you will get to a couple points where you're just like, come on, god damn. It's going to be the, god damn, those moments. It's going to be like it's taking too long, like time is going to freeze on you for a minute. So I'm going to give it a 3. But go ahead and leave your comment. Let me know what you think about this episode, what you think about this video. Click that like button and subscribe. Anime and manga means more. Drawn out filler pieces, or whatever they call it. Filler things. Peace.